Okay, in this slide, we're going to be doing the same thing that we did before with functions, working in function notation, but your information is given from a table. Okay, the thing to remember is, remember if I give you something written in function notation like this, that number in parentheses is always your x. So if I tell you that f of 2 equals 3, this is your x, the 2, the number that comes out is your y. So really, this is just another way to write this, an order pair, 2, 3. It's just a different way to write this. So when you see something like this, you have all your x's. Think of this just like as your y. So if I ask you, what's f of 2 plus f of 3? F of 2 is, when x is 2, what's the matching y value? That number is 5. So that's what I'm asking you to find. And then we're going to add it to f of 3. So when x is 3, what's the matching y? That's 7. So once I find those two, I'm asking you to just add them together. Okay. Let's look at the next problem. Same thing. So here we want f of 2. The y value is 5. This time I'm going to multiply with f of 4, which is 9. So this gives me 45. Okay. This one here, I'm going to start with f of 4, which is 9. But notice the bottom is g of negative 3. The table is f. The g is over here. This is your graph. So same thing. We need to figure out on the graph, where is the x negative 3? Well, negative 3 is here. Oh, there's the point. What's the matching y? The matching y is your negative 1. So that's your y value. So this is negative 9. Try the same thing here. I'm looking at g, which is the graph. So when x is negative 9, okay, here's the point. What's the matching y? Negative 10. What about when x is 1? Here's the point. The matching y is negative 2. So I'm going to get negative 12 as my answer. Okay, the next problem, be careful. Notice it starts with f. So remember, f is the table. So at x equals 1, the matching y is 3, minus, now I go to g, which is the graph. Remember, this is your, when x is negative 3, my y is negative 1. So this gives me positive 4. And then lastly here, I'm going to take negative 3. I need to find g of 9. 9 is over here. The matching y is 2, so this is negative 6. Okay, the last problem here, same idea. Try it on your own and then come back to check your answers. So f comes from the table. F of negative 2 is the 1. F of 0 is the 7, so this is 8. F of 1 is 10. There's that number. F of negative 1 is the 4, so this is 6. This one, I'm looking at g, which is the graph. When x is 1, there's my point. What's the matching y? It's also 1. Negative 1, the matching y also happens to be negative 1, so this is 2. And the last one, I'm going to use f first, so f of negative 2 is 1. G of 0, 0 is right here. Notice the point on the graph is 0, 0, so the matching y is 0, so this point is 0.